Okay, well, to be honest, y'all, I actually had a completely different video planned for today. I was actually planning on going to the bins, buying a bunch of stuff, and then taking it directly to consignment, seeing how much money I would make. Like, you know, the title of the video in my mind was like, oh, I made $200, you know, within 5 hours. Well, I did it. I did that experiment and it failed so badly. Like, I ended up making like $5 an hour. So, didn't want to post that video. So I'm like, okay, well, back to the drawing board. What am I going to do for this week? I decided let's just do a fun, chill, easy video where I'm going to go sourcing a little bit and bring y'all with me. So right now I'm actually at Crossroads. I'm at a buy sell trade store here in Portland. And I do have some stuff that I've been just like hoarding in my office and I haven't taken there in a while. I'll put up a list right now of all the items that I'm taking to them. It's a mix of things I picked out for them specifically, and then sometimes I take things that I buy for myself to sell and then don't want to sell for whatever reason after looking it over. So, or checking comps. So I am going to take that stuff in and I'll report later what they accepted, how much they give me for it, but I'm also going to take you in there with me because I want to do some sourcing in there. And then if I have time, I also want to go to Goodwill because I have some stuff to return. In fact, it's 3 items from a Thrift With Me video that I did, but then when I went through them, steamed them when I got home, a couple of them I found flaws on, and then one I just decided based off of comps to take back. So I am going to take that stuff back, and maybe if I have a little bit of time, do a little bit of thrifting there as well. So just doing some errands today, some sourcing, some thrifting. So this is a little bit of a thrift with me, a little bit of a work with me, a little bit of a run errands with me video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this type of video, but let's head on in. All right, hopefully they accept some stuff. Fingers crossed as always. Do y'all like the music I picked out for this video? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm just gonna pop in and talk a little bit about some of the things I found. So this Nookie dress was a really good find. Nookie is a great bolo brand, but the condition was just too bad for me to pay up for it, so I did leave it behind. But if you are not familiar with Nookie, it is sold at places like Revolve, and in my experience sells really well. I liked this J. Crew maxi dress, but it also had a flaw, so I passed on it. But I've been really liking picking up and selling J. Crew recently, which is kind of a change for me because it's a brand I had kind of disregarded over the past couple of years, but it's been performing pretty well, especially dresses. So I was considering picking it up, but I actually did find a good J. Crew dress later on in the video, which you will see. I was considering picking up this Zara coverall or jumpsuit since it was half off, but I decided not to check comps and leave it behind. Wanted to say hi in my shorts because this is one of the first days this year in which I was able to wear shorts, and so it was a pretty magical day. But it is 90 degrees here in Portland this weekend, so very excited about that. But that is generally what I'm looking for at these places, either a really good brand that's going to garner, $100 plus, or something that's half off, because my cost of goods is so much higher at places like this. It basically starts at $15 full price and goes up from there, but they really kind of cap their pricing around $37, and sometimes with certain pieces $37 can be a steal. Just have to look for those really high-end demand brands. I didn't get anything. They barely accepted anything. I'll put up on the screen what they accepted. So, on to Goodwill. Here we go. So this was actually the first piece that I picked up at Goodwill. For the amount of time I spent at Goodwill, which wasn't much time, I found a decent amount of pieces, which was good. And that was a new Tag Birdie Gray bridesmaid's dress. And if y'all watch me on this channel, you know that I love selling formal wear and bridesmaids dresses. And I've done a video on it that I mention almost every video, which I will link up on the screen. But that dress I just put in my cart was NBD Naven Twins, which NBD is an in-house Revolve brand, and they did a collaboration with the Naven Twins, which, to be honest, I don't even know who that is, but I have sold this collaboration before, but I do know it's an older collaboration, so I actually looked up comps, decided to put it back. And same with this dress. It was a new without tags, Free People dress from Marshall's, I believe. And I looked up the style name and decided to put it back after checking comps. So that's another video I mention often, but one worth checking out. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, checking comps, I've done a whole video on it, which I will link up on the screen. But if you are paying up for any item, and kind of how I define paying up for an item is, I don't know, more than $7 or $10, or you're new, I would highly recommend checking comps on your purchases. And it's the best way to mitigate against any risk, especially if your thrift store or your Goodwill or wherever you're sourcing doesn't accept returns. Then you definitely want to check comps. But luckily, everywhere I source from, except for the bins, does accept returns, and that's why I was able to return a few things to this Goodwill on this day. But this is the second piece that I actually did end up purchasing. It was a new Tag J. Crew sweater dress, which we are going into summer, so it's not exactly the best time to be sourcing a sweater dress, but fall will be here before we know it. And so if you come across a good sweater, a good coat, a good sweater dress, I'd recommend just picking it up, because if you get it listed now, then come August and September, it will probably sell, if not before then. This was an Eloquy dress that was half off that I considered picking up, but since it was missing the size, I decided to leave it behind. I just did a video in which I went over a old thrift haul and I reviewed how I performed, and one thing that didn't sell was a rails dress, but when I found this rails dress, I did check comps and decided to go ahead and pick it up. So it was really cute, and it was sold on places like Revolve and Shopbop. This is the J. Crew dress I was really excited about. It's a really cute tiered wrap dress. It's plus size, so I did pick that up. It's also from summer 2021, so a pretty recent piece. And then the last thing I found at Goodwill was this jumpsuit by Backcountry that was actually half off, so I'm excited to try this out. Okay, so I thought we'd try this again and go to another crossroads. So it's the same day, but it's the afternoon now. I've got my mom with me, and I've actually got Billy in the back. So we're gonna run into another crossroads, take the same inventory. Again, let me put up on the screen. They literally took 3 things last time. So we'll see if they take anything of mine this time. And then hopefully I find some stuff to sell, because I did get, you know, $37.50 in trading credit, and then I had some return stuff that I took back, so I do have a, you know, chunk of change to spend to get some inventory here. So fingers crossed we have better luck at this one, and yeah, I'll bring you in with me and see how it goes.
My new purse.
Where's that from?
I forgot. I ordered it online.
It's cute. All right,
it's Mark and Graham.
Let's go. I've actually sold that blank NYC pink suede moto jacket before, and so I was considering picking it up, but last time I picked it up it took forever to sell, so I decided to pass. But there was a day in which finding that would have been a no-brainer. This was a new with tag Anthropologie Pilcrow quilted denim jacket that I thought was really cute, but it was $37.50, so I left it behind. But if it was half off, I would have definitely checked comps because it's new with tag and I thought it was a cute piece. But I did decide to go through jackets this time around just because sometimes I do think that sourcing items out of season you can find better deals. I did find this new with tag Bowden dress half off that I did buy, or at least I think I did, when I went to go check out. Their computers were down, and so it froze when I was trying to pay with my credit, so I might have gotten it for free. I'm honestly not sure. Next time I go, I'll have to check what my credit balance is. But a new with tag Bowden dress for $9.25, I think that's a pretty good buy. Okay, so this is a makeshift outro. It's actually the same day, but Billy Lou, you know, of course, it was the end of the day and needed to get her home quickly, get her fed, put to bed. So she's in bed now. And I actually had a really good outcome with this Crossroads trade-in. They gave me, I think, $119 or $109 in trading credit. So that was great. I'll put up on the screen what they accepted. I'm actually in my kitchen now, making dinner, making vegan pizza. Had a lot of fun making this video. Had fun today. My mom had fun coming with us. So If you like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know this video was pretty makeshift and, you know, we're just rolling with the punches, but be sure to tune in to Monday's Ship With Me video, and then next Thursday's video should go back to, you know, something a little bit more exciting. But all right, thanks so much for watching, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, love y'all.